Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand. Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of the right?
I did my best, sir. We all did.
Короче, понятно.
It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob two banks at the same time. Two banks on the same damn street.
Все это прекрасно, только почему... А, глядь, тут даже консольный этот самый, стрелочка. Я не могу понять, почему это говно, а не мой золотой пистолет. Понятно. Да ёпта. Подсказки о врагах за спиной. Замечать врагов даже вне поля зрения. Маркеры по краям экрана будут обозначать каждого врага поблизости, которого вы не смогли бы увидеть в обычных условиях. Так, ачивочка мне за то, что я это все укачал. Нет, спасибо. Так, что насчет моего нормального пистолета, а не этого говна? Заряжается он реально быстро. Не, ну блин, где мой золотой пистолет? Снова тот же город долбаный. С тем же салуном. Блять. Не, я не понял, где мой нормальный пистолет? Ой. То есть у вас все события в одном городе проходили, да?
Half the town took up arms to defend their property. Their first mistake was pulling a job in their own damn hometown. The boys grew up in Coffeeville, so everybody knew it. What's some
Где? Дзынь-дзынь, дзынь-дзынь, где? Не понял. Не понял. Где-то здесь.
The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very differently. First of all, it was high noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months. Now they finally had them dead to rights. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker. This man had no intention of letting the Daltons slip away. The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. We just gotta wait the sun pitches out.
This bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns. He went in there alone to confront those criminals.
Короче, когда я уже спущусь.
One of the marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass? That rifle's mine.
But he paid him no mind. He saw a way to get around to the back of the bank.
А что за фигня?
Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting. From above. Fortunately, a water tower was right there.
Ладно.
A moment later, he was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did.
Короче, моему старому пердулятору уже даже говорить не дают. Все за него рассказывают. У каждого своя версия.
It was brave men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
О. Полдень.
We've got company.
Heroic men like him, who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free. Like Jim Boone and Davy Crockett, who died defending the Alamo.
Is that
Вау,
Silas Green?
дробаш.
Son of a bitch!
Дробаш годнота. Да я сам грабитель. Бля, ну что за нахер? Не ту кнопочку типа нажал, хотя вроде бы как та была.
Over there!
А, это типа сзади было. Капец.
Silas Green.
What the hell? Blam! Blam! He came away victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons.
Ну, наконец-то. Не пойму только, что он здесь делает.
His name was Silas Greaves, and when the dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
Круто.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened.
Так, третья версия.
It was early evening, not high noon. I was late to the party and Coffeyville was already up in arms. The Daltons blew up a safe and were all set to hightail it out of there. Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies.
Лох.
I'd been tracking those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless. And finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob 2 banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in Coffeyville.
Часики тикают, блин, всю ночь, однако. Отклонился от истории, а куда? Да откуда же я знал, что сюда надо повернуть?
Tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all directions. I caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose them. Problem was, they knew the town better than I did. And to top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout entirely.
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons. And they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, because those 2 families have been feuding forever.
Что за бред он рассказывает?
And since the Joneses are related to the Browns, they shot at the Smiths, pissing off the Heimhoffers, whose daughter recently married a Smith. Well, bullets were flying every which way as all the old feuds in Kansas caught fire all at once.
Какой бред он рассказывает, это капец.
People in Coffeyville all day. But that's just the way life is sometimes. Shit happens.
Да, shit happens, блин. Это самый первый домик, в который я зашел. У них одна модель домов, походу. Угу. Угу. Крыть или вышибить? Странно. Даже в упор попасть не может.
Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least 2 of them to escape. The 3rd brother stayed behind to plan, just in case that trap of theirs didn't work.
Прикольно. Но я знал, что та, которая третья перелетела, это всего лишь везение. И что, скорее всего, надо влево-вправо тут маневрировать, блять. за тупость?
It was Emmett, the youngest, and he decided to stand his ground and face me down.
Что за хрень?
He was determined to protect his brothers.
Ого.
I understood how he felt. Taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for a long life.
Дико извиняюсь, как с ним воевать? Да, блядь. Блядь, что за тупость нах?
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeyville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
Well, Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in him? But I have to admit, that boy had grit.
Капец.